the PlayStation Portal. Most people think they need a PlayStation 5 in order to use the PlayStation Portal, and they're wrong. Ever since PlayStation updated their PlayStation Portal, now everybody can use it because you're able to cloud stream on this. So, is the PlayStation Portal worth it in 2026? Well, let me tell you how I would use it, and before we do, let me tell you a little bit about my story. I started with the Lenovo Legion Go 1, followed by the Steam Deck, then the Nintendo Switch, then the Lenovo Legion Go 2, and now the PlayStation Portal. So why even the PlayStation Portal? You have a AAA gaming device, you have a Steam Deck, you have a Nintendo Switch for the Nintendo games. Why even the PlayStation Portal? It's because of what it can do. So who's it for? Let me start off with those PlayStation 5 users, the people who already have a PlayStation 5. This is the perfect companion for you. Why? It's because you don't have to stay locked into a TV 24/7. Say you're playing that new game Red Dead Redemption and you want to take a little break or you want to stop sitting in the living room to play? Well, guess what? You can pick up your PlayStation Portal and head over to the bed and play. Or you can head upstairs if you have an upstairs gaming room. Or you can go to the living room where your family's hanging out and play on the couch next to them while they're doom scrolling. The PlayStation 5 is the perfect companion for those PlayStation owners. Well, who else? Well, if you're on a tight budget, then this thing starts at $250 in a Best Buy store or on Amazon. And if you want to buy a used one, you can probably get one for $100 to $150. So if you're trying to figure out if the handheld world is even for you, I believe that the PlayStation Portal is a perfect place to start. It gives you a feel what these handhelds are trying to do, and not only that, it gives you access to multiple different types of games, especially if you have an internet connection. But speaking about games, I want to give a quick shout out to Aniba. They reached out to me asking if they can collab with me on a couple of my videos, and I said yes. Why? Because after looking at their platform, I saw that this is a quick and easy way to get games. And what else? The games are at a discounted price because it's people's CD keys and keys going on there at a discounted price. And since we're speaking about the PlayStation 5 being at a discounted price, I thought what better way to just partner up and teach people that there's other ways to get games other than at full price. So I wanted to give a quick shout out to them and go check out their website. It'll be linked down below in the description. And again, it's phenomenal to just see people are putting up cheaper games because things are so expensive nowadays. But yeah, the PlayStation Portal at $150, I'm telling you, it's a great entry point and it's a perfect way to just get a feel for this handheld. Plus, that leads me into the ergonomics in this thing too. For $150, this thing feels really, really good. It feels premium. The controller is phenomenal. It's a PlayStation 5 controller with a screen in the middle, so it feels good and it just feels like you actually bought something that's worth the money. It doesn't feel cheap, it doesn't feel plasticky, it feels really good, and the screen resolution looks phenomenal. And I love the glossiness of it, I love how the portability of it, it's not heavy, it feels really good in your hands. But who else is it for? Well, it's those people that want to experience games that they can't experience on Steam right away. So, if you didn't know, PlayStation updated this with a 7.0 update, which gave it a better cloud streaming services, and it also gave it 1080p resolution. So it upped the resolution on the cloud streaming services, and now cloud streaming services can play way better with your connection. Now you still need a very, very solid connection. So if you're planning on traveling out of the country, you gotta be careful with that because PlayStation services doesn't work well everywhere in the world. So make sure you check where you're going and check that. And also, if you think that having a decent internet connection is okay, it's not. Make sure you know your own routine. What do I mean by that? A hotel room. You think you're gonna be able to show up and play your PlayStation Portal? Well, some hotels have a whole bunch of blockers and ad blockers on there where you can't even play it. Or, hey, I got a hotspot on my phone. You go take it, and yes, it works in some locations, and in others, there's not enough cell towers, and your PlayStation Portal keeps lagging, and you can't even play. You can't download games directly on this PlayStation Portal, so you need to know that. However, if you have a stable connection, you just plan on playing at home, or you know wherever you're headed is really good with their internet, the PlayStation Portal is phenomenal. For me, I'm a YouTuber and I like to get my hands on consoles like this so I can review for you. And also, I'm a collector. I love stacking up these handhelds next to each other, testing them side by side to know what's actually worth it. And from someone who's been in a state where budget was important, I know that it's important for y'all to hear it from this perspective. So the PlayStation Portal is a phenomenal place to start. Before we talk about it some more, my name is Christian Herrera. Thank you so much for stopping by this channel. If you haven't checked out this channel before, go check out my other videos. I love to do tech reviews, game reviews, and just give you insight on other handhelds and how they perform from an everyday user. But enough about me. The PlayStation Portal is great. I think also Sony does a really good job of just keeping up with their updates. We've seen the PlayStation 4 just be updated for so long before they even open up a new console. The PlayStation 5 is doing the exact same thing. And also the PlayStation Portal, I believe, is like their test run for a handheld gaming device. So I believe the PlayStation Portal is like the prototype for this handheld that they're going to want to release in the future. So if you want just an entry point and if you want to feel what that would feel like in the future, I think the PlayStation Portal is phenomenal. Not only that, the PlayStation Portal is also really good for people who don't own a PlayStation 5. I know I said it's great for people who have a PlayStation 5 because it's an awesome companion, but if you don't, it's an awesome device to have. Let's say, for example, God of War. God of War always comes on PlayStation first before it comes onto Steam. Or Red Dead Redemption did the exact same thing. Came on PlayStation first before it came onto Steam. So if you're trying to play those exclusive games or get your hands on them first, that's another way to use it. And a little hack is I game share with my best friend, and he buys all these PlayStation games and I get to enjoy them on the PlayStation Portal. And I know that's wrong because I don't own a console anymore, but he knows, and I hook him up with Steam games on the other end. So anyways, the PlayStation Portal, I think it's worth it. I think 2026, it's still worth it. It's still something you should invest in, especially since it's $100 to $150 used, $250 brand new. You get to play all these games, and just like the subscription on Netflix, it's that simple. You just buy it, pay monthly, and you get access to so many games, which you can see on their website. But that's enough about the PlayStation Portal. Definitely worth it, and thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.